thing you want to warn us about as far as buying a holiday gift? Like, ooh, don't get
that
this.
seemed like it's a good idea.
Not a
but
good
it's really
idea.
a bad idea.
It's kind of like pay it forward. You went through the pain of
Don't make the mistake that I made.
Yeah.
Tell us.
713-390-KRBE. One person had called in and had to hang up because she said she was calling from work and the reception is terrible. So she's texting us. She said her brother got her mom one of those subscription makeup boxes. And I was like, oh, cool. I'll probably get something similar, says the texter. No. She said, and I quote, that fool got me a Fitbit. I already have a complex about my weight, and that just pissed me off. LOL is what the texter said.
He probably just trying to help you.
Right off the bat, I'd like to make the recommendation. Do not buy things off of like Facebook and Instagram when it comes to toys. Bought my nephews. I thought that was getting this cool. And I saw it again this year. It looks like the original Batmobile from the Michael Keaton days.
And it wasn't.
And it comes in a gigantic box, and it looks like it's going to do all these great things. It was some crappy, cheap little Lego knockoff is what I got. And you have to read the small fine
I was
print.
worried about buying from those videos.
You got to go through Amazon or Etsy or some kind of big
Even Amazon, though, if it says third party, you're still...
You got to be careful, man. I got screwed out of like $150, man.
Well, on this call, Drake is going to tell us what to avoid buying because it didn't go well. Hi, Drake. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning,
Good
Drake.
morning.
What is it?
So, I've been boxing for a few years because I thought it would be a good way to lose weight, and it definitely was. So,
I was say, I thought you, because you don't like your hearing or your face to not look swollen.
Okay, go on.
So you're boxing.
so last year for Christmas, my gym had a deal that if you bought another subscription for someone, it would be like half off. So I went ahead and got a couple months subscription for my girlfriend at the time, and she definitely did not appreciate the fact that I was getting her a gym membership for Christmas.
Yeah, because you're insinuating, babe, you need to get in shape.
But you wanted to do it with
Yeah.
her, right? You wanted
Right. Has she shown any interest in boxing with you?
before that.
She always talked about wanting to start like kickboxing and going to the gym.
Yeah. I don't think that was a bad idea.
And I
then.
think most women, Sam, are going to think, he's telling me to go to the gym. He's
I would
trying
be
to
so
send me a
happy
message.
if my husband gave me like an Arch Theory.
That's because you're a gym rat.
That's been your whole
Well,
life.
that's why
You
I was
always loved
asking
that.
him if his
Yeah,
girlfriend
Drake said
talked about it.
She showed interest in it. So
So it
why
makes
not
sense.
take that lead and say, I paid for it?
You said former,
Did she
though,
ever
right?
use it? Did she ever use it, and are y'all still together?
No, funny enough, on New Year's, she broke up with me.
Oh. What was her reason?
So-
Like, what'd she say? Well, Drake, you're going to
She
box
said
alone.
she just did. No, she just said that she didn't really feel like the relationship was going in the direction she wanted it to.
Did you get your money
So-
back for the subscription?
No, I just gave it to my brother though.
What was it? Like?
okay.
Was it one of those dime rounds places or something? Like those
Yeah.
places where they box around the circuit?
27 minutes or something?
Well,
I
how
don't
you-
think
how
you
you-
did anything wrong.
How you feeling
Drake.
now, though? Life is back on track?
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, good.
Well, Drake, I guess we learned.
Sounds convincing.
Don't
yeah.
don't get the person a
think we
workout
Take your
class.
frustration out on that punching bag.
Yeah. Drake, God bless you. Thanks. Can you stop?
Oh, Brian, it's the
Ryan?
place.
My
He's gonna-
God.
Why don't you
heard
come
it
up
the
here?
First time.
You can box Ryan.
Yeah, why don't you? Yes, you and Ryan can go at it, and actually, he'll just stand there and you just punch him. That sounds
I
like
already
that's
am a
what's gonna
punching
happen.
bag. It's called the Rule and Ryan Show. Get it every day.
Drake, thanks for calling, man. Have a great day.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Have a good day.
All right,
Take care.
bye-bye. If you're just tuning into the show, we're asking the question, what is a gift that you want to warn us about that just should not be gifted? So in Drake's case, he gifted like a workout basically to his then girlfriend, and she broke up with him.
That's a slippery slope. I had a family member got his mate a diet book, and that was not a good gift.
Well, I would say. Mia's
Especially if
up
it says
next.
diet book.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's
Unless
a
they were
diet
looking
book.
Just
at
say
it.
healthy, fun
Yeah.
foods, or you know what I
Right.
mean? Like that type of stuff.
Mia's up next. Hi, Mia. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
So what do you warn us about? Don't gift this item. What is it?
Okay, if you're not in a relationship with a girl and you're a guy and you gift her underwear,
No.
If you're not in a relationship, you have no right whatsoever to
Yes,
buy her.
that's okay.
That's creepy. You don't
Wait
buy.
a second. Somebody gave you underwear, Mia?
No, not me. This happened to somebody else that I know. They had been friends for a really long time, and it was just a mess.
And what did the guy want? A relationship with this girl, and that was like his message. That was like his way of being like, "Hey, look what I got you." Also, you want to go out?
I think so.
I'm always reminded of the episode of The Office where Michael Scott, Steve Carell's character, takes the ladies of the office to the mall and buys them all underwear at Victoria's Secret.
Oh my god,
That would be weird.
It was so
I
cringy.
think I'm gonna go with Mia. If you are not in a relationship with a female, do not buy her underwear as a gift.
No way.
Otherwise, you're just
please.
she's gonna avoid you like the
I
plague.
still feel like it's pervy
It's creepy.
to get even the mate you're with lingerie.
It's really a
and
gift
underwear.
for you. It's not a gift for her because you're the one that gets to be the
Yeah,
recipient
but
of her
if,
looking
if they
hot
feel
in that.
sexy in it and then they realize how you get turned on by it, then yeah, it's a win-win for both.
But
All
you
right.
wouldn't, Eric, you personally would not like give our female boss underwear for Christmas.
Well, we didn't say boss. You're taking it to another level now.
Right.
If she wants some, I
You're
guess
like,
I could,
Sam,
but I
if you
would.
gave Sam underwear, that would also be weird. Like, okay, thanks, Eric.
Sam,
you.
big granny panties.
I'm in a size large now, so I
are you trying to tell
appreciate
me?
it.
Okay, listen, speaking of that, Juliet has a cringy story,
I
a
felt
very
myself.
cringy story, and it's a warning to all. If you think this is going to be adventurous and fun, run. Juliet, good morning. We've got to hear this. Go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I a few years back.
Your phone's cutting
Your
out.
phone.
I'm sorry, it's not connecting to my
Sounds good
car.
now. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah,
it's
don't
cool.
use the
Okay.
Bluetooth. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So a few years back, I decided that experience gifts would be a good idea for my older kids. I have a 13-year split between a set of twins who are Rula's daughter's age, they're 11,
Okay.
and my older kids who are now in their 20s and starting their own families.
Okay.
This was a few years back when I still had a couple in high school.
Yeah.
And I thought that an experience gift would be better because they already had everything.
Yeah.
So I went with I fly skydiving, and I did not. So please do, if this is an idea you have. I did not check on the weight limit.
Oh, yeah.
And
You have to wait.
one of my kids wasn't able to partake in this, what I thought was very exciting.
Until they
and cool
showed
gift.
up, and they were like,
Until
oh,
they
sorry,
showed up,
not
and
you.
it's like, hey, I'm sorry, but you can't go.
Such a bummer.
All that, and I got the gift for them and their boyfriends and girlfriend, and
Oh, man.
it was, all of them went together, and it just was like, I felt terrible. I felt like the worst mom ever.
Oh,
So
my
when you're gonna do an adventure for the kids, make sure that you check.
Yes.
That's-
There's a
So
weight limit.
Yeah.
Is there a weight
That's stuff you
limit?
don't
Is
think
there,
about.
You know, is
Things like
there
that.
age limit?
Yeah,
Ask all those
yeah.
because
Yeah.
you know I felt awful.
Wow.
I
Oh,
felt-
Oh.
Juliet.
Yeah, that's-
Your heart
that
was
is
at
a great
right
warning,
place,
though.
though.
Right place.
Yeah. Man, that is
Guess
rough.
you just got to
I'm
do
sorry.
your homework on any kind of gift that you get.
Well, you just don't think about it. You're thinking, oh, everyone's have so much fun there. And you know what? Actually, here's
And it
the-
is fun. I've
and
done it before.
Listen, if you've never had a weight problem, you don't think that way. People who have a weight problem think that way. They're like, I don't want to go do that. That probably requires something I have to wear. It doesn't fit me. Or I don't want to sit there. It looks like it's not a very sturdy chair. Or I don't want to.
Like even like go-karts, you got to
Yeah,
wear
can I
those,
fit in there with
those jumpsuit things,
Yeah, and
those
it's
flame
a tight
retardant
squid. Yeah.
suits, right? And
You
the-
do in a
It's a
go-kart?
tight squeeze.
Remember like the one we all did?
The indoor carts.
Remember the
if you
indoor?
go
You
to,
have to
like,
wear a suit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was shocked you
was
wore that.
That was pre-OCD.
No, you were
overdrive.
not happy with
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah. I don't like
That's why you went
wearing
into the
clothes.
wall and straight instead of...
That was Sam. There was one time we all went.
I don't
We
like
all
wearing
went
helmets or
go-karting
boxing
together, Sam.
gloves, things
And
like that people share. I don't
Rula
wanna wear that
managed
stuff.
to crash the cart and knock the wheel off the
We did
go-kart.
one round. We came back around. We saw
There's Rula
straight
with
to
3
hay bale.
wheels.
The wheel was broken off.
she
I
hit
think.
the
Because I thought
wall.
they were both the gas. I didn't know they were. I thought it was like some kind of automated
She was
car.
straight
Automated.
I was like, how is
Yeah,
this possible?
I did not- this is
she
like
broke
dumb
the
blonde
wheel
moment
off
for
the
sure.
go-kart.
I think she thought it was like Magic Kingdom when they got those old jalopy
Yes,
cars.
I thought
that
it was
you-
one of those.
They drive on that rail that goes between.
No, these
I,
cars
had-
were like-
I had not been on one of those
They
cars
were like
since I was a
25,
kid.
30 miles an hour, and she plowed into the wall and broke the wheel off. .1 KRBE. It's the Rule and Ryan Show. It's a fun little game we like to play. You give us a movie quote. We've got to just figure out what the movie is. I said earlier, hasta la vista, baby.
By the way, we're talking about movies. There's a movie called Megan that came out.
Yeah, with
Can't-
the
I
three
came look at the
backwards.
previews. I came look at the previews with those girls' eyes.
She's
That's
like
Elsa's
a
eyes from
robot, like an
Frozen.
AI,
Yeah.
and she gets overprotective. But then Kevin reminded me, he's like, wasn't there a comedy like that in the 80s and 90s?
It was called
Small Wonder.
Small Wonder, and it was a girl named Vicky, the robot, who lived in the closet.
Something.
She lived in the closet?
They would make her stand in the closet, and that's where she lived.
Did they turn her off? They turned her off, though, when they put her in the closet, right?
A grown man
Vicky
made
the robot.
a little girl
robot.
that he didn't want anyone
like
to know
a tween.
about.
And Vicky was V.I.C.K.I. for whatever that word was of the AV that he
son's
created.
name was Jamie.
Son's name was Jamie, and his best friend was Reggie, and there was Harriet next door, and Vicky the robot. Nobody knew she was a robot except for Jamie's family.
She had the strength, and she could do whatever.
Yeah, and she had like the panel in the back, like a doll, like they'd open it up, and you could see all the buttons.
Oh my gosh.
And they made her wear like a maid's outfit.
Yeah, it was always a weird.
She wore like a red dress with like an apron over it.
They never changed her outfit. I'd be like,
yeah, they never changed her clothes.
Yeah, that
she
kid
had
would get picked on
super
so bad at
strength, and
school.
nobody ever wondered why. They're like, "Wow, Vicky's so strong. She's a robot." Anyway,
yeah, they made it into a movie.
So let's go to the phones at 713-390-KRBE, and let's see how quickly we get stumped.
Now, are we supposed to jump in real quick, or we all discuss?
Oh, we all just buzz in.
Okay. I'm going to start with an easy one because I can see the line. I think this is going to be easy for our show, so I'll start us out easy, okay? The phone will just cooperate. Hi, Javier. Welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning.
So tell us the famous movie line, and we are going to guess the movie.
Famous movie line is, it puts the lotion on its skin.
Kevin.
Oh, yeah.
What is it, Kevin?
That's Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
It's like
Did
I
you know
can
that,
see
Sam?
him.
Yes.
Put the lotion in the basket.
I feel like you guys
Of the
always will
lambs.
randomly say that.
Yeah.
To you?
Buffalo Bill.
Yes, you want my lotion.
That movie was freaking
Weirdo.
You know what's weird, Javier? That girl that is in the well in that movie that keeps takes Precious the dog. You get me out of here, you son of a bee. I'll take this dog. I'll snap her neck. You get me out of this well. That girl ended up being on Grey's Anatomy in a major role. I was like, oh my God, that's that girl from the well. It's Silence of the Lambs.
Now, do you remember why he wanted to put lotion? He wanted her to put lotion because he was going to make a skin suit out of her.
You need
So he wanted her to
soft.
be tender.
Soft.
Thanks,
Thanks, Javier, for freaking us out this morning. I'm right behind that.
All right, we got 1 point, guys. All right.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
go.
stumped us yet.
Okay, let's go to the next caller. That would be Eric, not the Eric sitting next to me, the Eric on the phone. Hi, Eric. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Oh, truck driver Eric. Hey.
This is truck driver Eric.
I
Fun.
don't think we've talked to you on the phone.
Ever. Just on listener.
I think we have once or twice. Yeah.
I've been trying to call you guys for the longest.
Wow, look at you. Okay, so tell us the movie line. Let's see if you stump us. What is it?
Okay, here we go. It's not revenge he's looking for. It's a reckoning.
It's a reckoning.
That sounds familiar, but
Not
I do
revenge
not
he's
know
looking
that.
for. It's a
That
reckoning.
sounds like a tagline of a movie.
Tarantino movie.
Or is it like Rambo?
Yeah, I see that
or
on the movie
something?
poster.
Right.
Or
Can
like
you say,
Commando.
can you say it, Eric, like the character does in the movie?
Yeah, it's not revenge he's looking for. It's a reckoning.
Reckoning.
Damn.
Is that like a Sylvester Stallone, like 90s or something
No.
movie or 80s movie?
Yeah, from the 90s.
Military?
Yeah,
From the
From the 90s.
90s.
Yeah.
Okay, who would be looking for revenge? Is it RoboCop?
I don't know.
RoboCop 2?
No, RoboCop is 87.
No,
Is it an action movie?
It's got to be.
It's got to be.
it's a western.
Oh, it's a Western.
Oh, Unforgiven.
Yeah.
Close.
Oh.
No.
Young Guns?
What's the one with the guy who
Guns
won?
2.
And Haley Steinfeld was up for an Oscar for that one.
I think you said the
True
90s.
Grit.
I thought you said
Not,
the,
you
not
said-
True Grit. Not True Grit. That was in 2000.
Is it The Quick and the Dead?
Oh, the Tombstone.
No. Tombstone, yes.
Tombstone.
You got us. You stumped us, though.
You stumped
Yeah.
I'll
us.
still give it to you.
Tombstone. You said Western. There's only so many.
I know back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer said it to the said it about Kurt Russell when he was on looking for his brothers had been shot. Morgan had been killed, and he was on a quest to bring in the Clinton gang.
Oh, yeah.
I was getting
Val
those
Kilmer was
mixed up. That movie.
he was
another
Doc
one.
Holliday. There was Tombstone and there was Wyatt Earp.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was his best role. Yeah.
That's great. Well, thanks, Eric. You stumped us.
The one year we had two
With hints without
asteroid
it.
killing,
You had
Wait, Armageddon and Sudden Impact.
or Deep Impact,
Or Deep Impact, yes.
Deep Impact.
Sorry.
and then those two.
Wyatt Earp and Tombstone.
Wyatt Earp and
Yeah.
Tombstone.
Forgot
And
about that.
they were in the same year. You know the new movie studios are just like, damn it.
How do we do that?
How is this happening?
I think we're going to get stumped a lot from what I'm seeing on the screen. Katrina's up next. Hi, Katrina. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
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 For those just tuning in, Katrina, you guys are telling us famous movie lines, quotes, and then we're going to guess the movie. Go ahead.
Don't feel sorry for me. I started out poor and I worked my way up to outcast.
I know this movie, but I can't. It's not sticking out. Anybody who wants to call it?
I don't know that. Can you
Don't
give
feel
us a-
sorry for me. I started out poor and worked my way up to outcast.
Can you give us a clue?
Yes.
Yeah, what
Dolly Parton.
Oh, from what?
9 to 5?
or still,
Or Steel
It's an
Magnolias?
older one.
You don't know the movie?
I know the movie.
What movie is it?
I'm stumped.
It's the Chicken Ranch.
Oh, Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
Oh, I never
Oh,
saw that.
I never saw that
Oh,
one
I
either.
didn't see that either.
Yeah.
You never see that
I
is
know.
the best movie.
Especially because it's based here in the Houston area. With
No, it's based out of LaGrange.
Well, but it's based with KTRK's reporter Marvin Zindler busting up the last hoochie house in the
Whorehouse.
state.
It was a
that
musical,
legal.
right?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That's why I didn't watch it back when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
I didn't know that
Burt
one.
I've
Reynolds,
never
Dolly
seen it. But
Parton.
I'm going to
You
see it.
got us.
I'll try to watch it this week.
I know,
got
that
us.
sounds fun.
But can you?
It's
There's
unwatchable.
no more Blockbusters. Is it on streaming?
Yeah,
you
can't find it
can
on
find
streaming.
anything.
Yeah.
Just grab your remote and say it.
Stream anything.
My dad bought me the DVD for my 18th birthday.
Could you bring it over?
That's
That is
cute.
so weird.
Why?
It's odd.
I would sit there from the time I was like 15 and just watch the movie on repeat, like all day, every day.
That's an odd choice to
You
repeat
probably could
binge.
quote the whole entire
Kind of
movie.
like nothing else.
Okay.
Like whatever the first movie was when technology came around, the first DVD is the only DVD you have, so you just keep watching the same DVD. Katrina, thanks
Hi,
for
guys. We
stumping
suck
us.
so far.
Yeah, we did not get that movie. Okay,
It's available on Apple TV and Amazon Prime Video.
Sweet. I will not be watching
Me
that.
neither. Mariah's up next. So far, we're getting stumped really well. You tell us a famous movie line, and we're going to try and guess that movie. We only have one so far.
You suck.
Hi, Mariah. Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
morning.
What's the movie line?
But I can't believe this. I'm losing to a rug.
What?
Did you say Bud?
Rug.
Rug.
I can't believe this. I'm losing to a rug. Can you tell us the year the movie came out?
Like in 95. It's a Disney movie.
Oh, Aladdin.
Ah, yeah, Aladdin.
Yeah,
you got it.
Yes.
How long did it take you to make
Look
that?
at me now.
That was a hard one.
That was one of those
Lyrical masterpiece.
commercial break masterpieces.
Okay, we need a stager for this? Okay.
I got this.
I got it.
In
Give
3
me 30
minutes.
seconds.
So Look at Me Now is where you call us and tell us about time in your life where somebody told you will not amount to anything, or you cannot do that, or you will not succeed. You will
Somebody
never
put
get
you down.
promoted. And you did. You did in the end. You showed them. Now, 713-390 is our phone number. I'm sorry, 390-KRBE is our phone number. But real quick from the text at 37530, let me just read this before it refreshes because you guys text us fast. It says, look at me now. I can't talk on the phone, but I'm going to text you my story. For over 20 years, I was on cocaine. I dropped out of high school in my freshman year. I've been clean now for over 5 years. I'm back in college. I only have 7 classes left to get my bachelor's degree. I've landed a great job. I have a great life. It was a journey, but I am determined that what I want in life is going to be mine. I push hard every day. I was working 2 full-time jobs plus being a full-time student for a few years to make this happen. I'm in my
Yeah.
50s, so anything is possible.
Yeah,
for you.
Wow, 50s.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Bravo.
That's
Look
amazing.
at
You
you
left a
now.
20-year nightmare, and now you've turned your life around. That is badass.
Unbelievable.
And some of these people aren't putting you down. They are, but they think they're helping. That's the worst part. When a friend tells you something.
Well, everybody likes to
It's
have
a
their
box
flaws
of love
pointed out
wrapped
to
in
them.
a bunch of thorns and barbed
Don't we
wire.
all enjoy being
So I
criticized?
guess they go with their
Yes,
experience
always.
of something. That's why whenever people ask me how to get in this business, I'm like, everyone has a different journey.
Yep.
There's no right or wrong.
And he doesn't
way.
want to tell you that.
You can
you're
say,
not
well,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
you know how you can reply? Well, this is how I did it. It may not work for you, but this is how I stumbled.
Okay, hi TG. Welcome to the show. It's Look at Me Now. Tell us about the struggle and the success.
So, high school, I was a semi-decent student, and the only class I've ever failed was biology. And if Miss Corman is hearing this, I want her to hear this, like, loudly.
Attention, Miss
I
Corman.
failed biology.
Don't cuss.
She basically told me that I will never amount to anything. I will never get into college, any of that stuff.
Not cool.
So, I believed it for a long time, and I ended up joining the military. I used to defuse bombs in the military. I was an EOD in the Navy for almost 9 years.
Wow.
Got out, got hurt, got out. I fell in love with logistics because that's what I was doing while I was getting out. And got my master's from U of H.
Wow.
Got it? Nice.
Impressive.
And right now, I am a logistics director for the Houston NFL Texans team.
Wow. Good for you.
Oh. See, there's so much more to just being a player or a suit. They've got so many levels.
Of
of
jobs.
occupations within the NFL team. So you are the logistics director for the Houston Texans, which means you have to organize like the buses and the hotels and all the things and like all the where the team's going to travel to. Or am I wrong on that? Because logistics is just logistics of where you're going to go and where.
Like for spring training, you got to take all their stuff.
So I'm in charge for NRG property.
Oh,
okay.
I basically provide anything and everything that's being sold there.
You provide
sold.
everything and anything that's being sold at NRG
Yes.
during Texans games.
We're talking food to T-shirts.
Well, any Texans event, right? Like so even like soccer game we have coming up on the 20th, it's the Texans event.
wow.
Oh, yeah,
That's a heck of a
How long have you been doing that,
responsibility.
TG?
Just a lot of hard work, and after COVID hit, I guess they were opening back up, and they were hiring people that they had fired, and I just got lucky.
So this is a new job.
Newer.
And I bet pressure is no big deal for you if you've been able to defuse bombs.
No kidding.
Yeah, I would think.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like-
9 years you diffused bombs.
Nothing can phase you.
You can take on anything.
There should be a wake-up call to any adult.
Bravo,
Never,
TG.
ever
Like that.
tell a child that they're not going to amount to anything. Shame on you if you do that. You're
I mean,
not
what
a good person.
What good is that? I don't understand how
I think
they
sometimes
think that's a
when people make mistakes, but still,
motivator.
it's just
You don't
wrong.
tell a child you'll never amount to anything.
Hey, why would you do that?
That's
to
awful.
To anybody.
I mean, I guess
you're just so upset. You're so mad. Maybe they're a hellion at school or something, and they just.
Okay, but
or they're
we're-
like,
less-
I'm going to be a blah, blah, blah. No, you're not. Stop.
So
Just
he may have
simmer. You're not going to be
misbehaved
that.
But
at
again,
that
your
moment in
last
time, but you had something that
I'm just saying,
haunted him for
we've
years
never been
by
a
saying
teacher,
that.
but when you got 30 people, and it
Bad
sounds like I'm making an
kids.
excuse, but you
Yeah.
got bad.
Yeah.
There's some bad kids I had in my.
I'm sure there are.
School, and
It was
I'm surprised. Yeah, and exactly. They never said that part.
Look
though.
at you now.
Yeah, look at me now. Yeah, yeah. See?
I was always in the hallway
You're always getting in trouble.
because I was talking too much. Now look at me.
I get paid to
teachers.
do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Talking too much, right?
I always got in trouble.
My conduct was always.
Samantha,
Something tells me you got yelled at a
do
lot
you
in
want to
school,
share
Rolla,
that
for
with
talking.
everyone?
Sam and Rule, I can see you two getting in trouble.
Oh
a
yeah,
lot.
Rula and I would probably
Rolla,
be sitting beside each other like.
I
And
can see,
passing notes.
Yes.
and I can see Kevin narking you out. This is
I would
Crabapple.
never.
Oh, yeah.
These
One
two-
thing I'm not as a rat.
These two are
Sam, my
talking.
biology
And then I would
teacher.
have bullied Kevin in the hallway.
Yeah, she would have. My biology teacher, Mrs. Stanley, had to move me because I was next to my friends in class because you could sit wherever you wanted.
Yep.
And we were just not paying attention,
Chitter-chatters.
always
Yep.
talking, always being, a nuisance. When she moved me to the first row, she moved me to the very first row, the first desk in the corner near her.
Oh yes.
That's
I
the
always had to
worst
sat
when they
there.
punish you that way. Yeah.
I ended up getting
That-
A's in biology, and I even got like a certificate. Like I even was one of like the 6 students that got a certificate for whatever the thing was that we did. I don't remember what the certificate was for. I just remember it was such a big deal that I got one because I was one of the 6 students that was killing it in biology, and that would have never happened if she didn't move me.
So it worked for you.
Bravo!
That was the dreaded
Stanley. That
punishment when
worked.
they put you in the front near the teacher's desk.
Absolutely.
Everybody was like,
Oh, I hated that.
Ooh.
That's where I always had to sit.
Well,
You
that
guys
was
brought it.
a
There's
good,
a
that
lot-
was a good call to go out on. TJ,
Yeah.
the bomb diffuser, who's now
Good for
logistics
you.
director for the Texans. Bravo, TJ. And if you guys want to share your story at 713-278-VENT, that's our listener line. We'll be happy to hear those.